Are you afraid of heights? If so, we're about to help you overcome that fear as we dangle above the earth with the goal of pushing past our limits. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Stephen Human. Max, Elise, and I are taking the leap, and we want you to join us.
Then come with me, Zack, as I go in the complete opposite direction, delving into the depths to find out how to become a certified scuba diver. And where I'm training, the water is nice and warm.
Lastly, Chad Booth announces our Pirate Cove vacation winner. Own the outdoors now with AYL.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
We'll come back to this later. Heights. It gets us every time. There's something about looking down at the ground from 30 feet up that makes your stomach flutter and your knees weak. Even when you're securely strapped in, you still feel the fear that comes with leaving terra firma. Well, that fear is what we're trying to conquer today with the help of CLAS Ropes Course in Provo, Utah. From ground-based obstacles to those that will dangle you too high for comfort, Max, Elise, and I will be trying them all. But we are not going to start with that unless you guys want to. You want to start up there? No? Okay, we'll start low with some team building stuff. Let's find out a little bit more about CLAS Ropes Course and the stuff that we're going to overcome today.
CLAS Ropes Course, we've been here for 25 years. This is our 25th anniversary. And we've been doing team building activities and high course events for groups of any kind, really helping teams build unity and helping families grow. We do zip lines, climbing towers, giant swing where you get taken 40 feet up in the air, you can do flips.
Should I let go now?
Woohoo! Ah! Oh! Woo!
Whenever you can see your kids scream like that, that's a win.
Whoa! That is awesome!
Provo location's our main location. This is the one we've had for about 25 years. And then we're just opening up a new location down south of Richfield at the Candy Mountain Resort, Big Rock Candy Mountain.
The object of this one is to balance the log. So we got Elise on one side, Max on the other, and I'm going to try in the middle and get it so that we are steady.
We have to try to balance this big circle in between all of us and make it so it doesn't touch the ground for 10 seconds.
If you're here to build communication, we'll tailor the activities so that you're able to build your communication skills. If you're a sports team, we have a lot of high school and college sports teams that come out that are looking to build just unity as a team.
And did Max make the jump? No, he didn't, but that's not the point. He took the leap. He didn't let the fear hold him back. Nothing else really mattered.
Just come out ready to have a ton of fun, and even the smallest kids to the oldest, we have something for everyone, and so everyone can participate, so you don't have to worry about leaving someone out. There's a lot for everyone to do, so.
Whoa, all right. Well, we're just getting off the ground now, but while we head up to the heights, you take a look at our travel adventure.
A whopping 72% of our planet is covered in water. And for centuries, humans have long been enamored by the thought of exploring this undersea paradise. But for many biological reasons, exploring the deep recesses of the ocean has proven to be, well, kind of difficult for humans. Enter the self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, aka the scuba. Being fascinated with marine life myself, scuba diving has always been appealing to me. But it's a lot more difficult than just throwing on a mask and snorkel and hitting the water.
But where am I supposed to get certified in the middle of the Rocky Mountains? Well, all I gotta do is find a hole in the ground.
Oh, hi guys.
That water's 95 degrees and it's 65 feet deep all year long.
Homestead Crater is a natural hot spring. It's 100 gallons that comes in from the spring in the bottom a minute, back out 100 gallons a minute. They scuba dive in it, they can swim in it. It's a natural formation. It's made out of about 12 different minerals.
It takes on a really, really blue color. So if you see pictures of it online or on the internet and whatnot, you'll see that it's very blue, and it's not artificial. That's naturally because of the high calcium content of the water. As soon as the light hits it, it is like the Caribbean of Midway.
The crater, as it's been dubbed, has been around for about 10,000 years, as water bubbled to the surface and slowly formed the dome we see today just west of the city of Heber, Utah.
Well, this all started out flat. The crater did, the water would bubble out and evaporate, would leave the mineral deposits. There's quite a few of the hot pots in the valley, which is really porous where the water flows up through.
It was homesteaded in the second half of the 1800s by the Schneider family, who recognized the unique nature of the formation and its soothing, warm water. Over time, they turned it into a destination where everyone could feel welcome. And in the 21st century, that includes scuba divers from all over the country who come here to learn to dive in a safe and controlled environment. And today, I'm one of them.
Okay, I'm really excited to see what scuba diving's like. I have no frame of reference for this besides like a deep end at the pool.
It's kind of like being an astronaut. You get to float around, no pressure, it's quiet, don't have to listen to anything.
That moment when they overcome that trepidation, that fear that they have of being underwater, and they own it. All of a sudden they come up from the dive going, that is the coolest thing ever. I love that.
Now, before our fins could even touch the water, we had to do a lot of book work and online quizzes. Luckily, there are several different online schools that can get you started on the right track. And sure, while the online portion might not be the most exciting thing in the world, you really get a feel for why all of that was so important when you meet your instructor. This is Eddie.
I just enjoyed it so much, I just kept getting more training until I became an instructor.
Putting on the gear for the first time was an exhilarating experience. Just the thought that I was this close to finally diving to the depths of this crater.
So an important part of scuba diving is knowing how to breathe underwater. And when your regulator falls out, you don't just have to die. I just learned that. There's ways to retrieve it. There's also ways to clear water out from your mask while you're underwater.
So we're about to learn that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, initially there are those feelings of fear and maybe a little bit of, oh shoot, did I study enough to be down here? But then all of that goes away when you look around you and see the landscape, or seascape, as it were. The feeling of weightlessness is phenomenal. It's probably the closest I'll ever feel like really being an astronaut.
Now they're getting that practical experience where all of it's kind of coming together, and they're actually on their second dive. We're able to stay neutral by the platform over here and just sit there and not rise to the surface or sink to the bottom without kicking. Very good. Very comfortable with their skills. Their masculars and reg retrievals were very comfortable underwater and in the confined water area where we were doing them before.
I thought breathing underwater would be really hard, but the deeper you went, actually the easier it was to breathe. Doesn't really make sense, but that's how it worked. So it was really fun. It was fun being able to move around. It's definitely different than just being out in the open air or even just swimming in a swimming pool.
You know, it's a whole new world. I mean, we all go on vacations, you know, some of us get to all over the world, and now this is a new part of the world we can visit that we haven't been able to in the past. And now, because of dive instruction and dive gear being so consistent across the whole field of diving, it's very safe, and a lot of new people are being able to enjoy diving that wouldn't have otherwise, because the gear is so good, makes it so easy to breathe, and the instruction makes you feel so comfortable that you feel confident going out into that ocean.
If you are interested in getting scuba certified, the guys at the crater are absolutely fantastic. They're a blast to work with, they're going to make sure you're having fun, and they're going to keep you safe. And the crater is the perfect place to learn, if only because the water feels so good.
Woo! And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a certified diver. Big thanks to everybody here at the homestead. Eddie, fantastic teacher. Guys, there's a whole new world underwater. You've got to explore it. And now that I'm certified, I think it's time for me to find some new places to dive. While I do that, we're at your leisure.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X4 offers 4 times the proven off-road capability, 4 times the comfort, and 4 times the confidence to deliver 4 times the excitement on your next outdoor adventure.
Get your new Yamaha at Stedman's Recreation. Ride hard, play hard.
the new leader in off-road utility, the completely reinvented Ranger XP 1000. It's got the most power, the largest towing capacity, the highest ground clearance, and the best comfort and storage. Introducing the all-new Polaris Ranger XP 1000, the hardest working, smoothest riding Ranger ever built.
Oh, boo-hoo, the rain. You know, if I were a tent guy, my vacation would be ruined right now. But because I'm in a trailer, just crack out the cards and enjoy the day. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's product review for Ray Citte RV. I'm Chad Booth, and we are taking a look at the KZ Connect. This is 28 feet of bunkhouse fun for your family.
The Connect by KZ RV is a great family trailer. This one in particular has 2 bunk beds. The most exciting thing I like about this trailer is the outdoor kitchen. You can pull that out, you can cook bacon or sausage.
You know, before I do a review, I go through everything. The KZ slides are extra deep, so they give you a ton of space in your main living area, and they are focused on providing the maximum amount of sleeping capacity for a young and growing family. Now, I'm sitting at the dinette. This converts 2 beds here. Right next door, you've got a hide-a-bed, a big sofa, which makes part of the conversation in the living room. At night, places for 2 more, 3 if you got little kids. Now, to the back and off to my right, you have a double bunk, so you can put 4 adults or kids right here in the bunkhouse section next to the bathroom. So you have room for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now let's check out the galley here. This is really a nice configuration. It kind of flares out here, giving you extra counter space. They have inserts on it for your sink like this, 3-burner stove, and of course, you know how I am, an oven for cookies. I do like the fact that it's got mood lighting in the coves. The cove lighting is that kind of blue, calm color. KZ has done a really, really smart job of trying to figure out how to maximize space. If you're taking that week-long trip, then you're going, okay, where do I put all the extra stuff? Well, take a look at the spare tire rack. The spare tire sits up in its normal configuration, but you don't have to move a thing to turn it into a large luggage rack that's capable of handling large coolers, all kinds of things. That is really smart thinking. So you can see KZ, the Connect 28, is really perfect for Utah families. I suggest that you either go online, raycitte.com, and check it out, but better yet, so you can really appreciate how well this thing's put together, go down to Ray Citte RV, Riverdale Road in Roy, and see it in person. That's it for the product review. We got more at your leisure ahead.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
And we will see you next week on the County Seat.
The 9 to 5 here is 5 to 9. We earn our scars. We wear our work ethic. We work until the work's done. And when it is, there's a family to raise, a neighbor to check on, a country to feed. A few hours of shut-eye to rest up for tomorrow, the day will finally get something done.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We're here at CLAS Ropes Courses in Provo, and we've kind of already finished up all of the ground stuff, and now we're hitting the high wire act. Let's see if we can make it through the course. Hey, Reece, you've never done anything like this before, right?
No.
Don't worry about falling, because if you worry about falling, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall. There you go. There we go. You know, a couple weeks ago, Zack had to do the American Ninja Warrior course, and he did pretty good on that. Whoa! So I cannot fail any of these, otherwise he'll make fun of me. That's what I'm coming up behind, just to make sure you're good.
Face fears, really. And so a lot of people either are afraid of heights or afraid of falling. And so as they're going out trying, pushing people out of their comfort zone, they're conquering their fears. You know, they're going out and they're realizing that they can do hard things, that they can do things that they thought they couldn't do, and push past their limits.
How you doing, Elise?
Okay.
This is very freaky.
All right, audience at home, I'm going to admit something to you. Oh, today is actually my 40th birthday, for realsies. And this is not something that I anticipated doing, on my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Just grab onto the rope and pull it towards you. It's definitely empowering. You know, I mean, we all have walls, we all have struggles that we go through in our life, and being able to realize that there are things that we thought we couldn't do and then accomplish them, just that empowerment that comes with that just opens up all kinds of doors in life.
How are those, Elbel? She just gives a whimper. All right, guys, what was your least favorite obstacle? Which one was the toughest for you?
The one with the 2 logs and then the cargo net in between. It was super hard to transition from the logs to the cargo net and from the cargo net to the logs.
Elise, what about you?
The one that had the sticks.
The very first one?
Yes, the very first one was the hardest.
Was that because you were scared or just?
I think it was the hardest.
Did you think it was the hardest? All right, well, you did it.
Yeah.
You guys feel good?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
All right, well, we're gonna hit the ground. Why don't you take a look at our trailhead adventure brought to you by Rocky Mountain ATV MC.
I'm Ray Stein, at your leisure in Topock Gorge on the lower Colorado River, a must-see side trip on any visit to Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Well, you know, it's just been another blah trip with Reece.
Nothing blah about this dramatic stretch of the Colorado River.
It's got to be the gorge. The Topock Gorge is just incredible.
Topock Gorge is a narrow channel of the Colorado between Interstate 40 and Lake Havasu. It's one of the few sections of the river below Lake Powell that remains in its natural state. Steep walls of compacted gravel, sand, and mud washed out from the Grand Canyon form this spectacular canyon. In the distance, the Needles, which gives the nearby California city its name.
Oh, they're gorgeous. The coloring, the different reds, and then on the California side, oh, it's just a beautiful trip. Beautiful scenery all the way up.
We have bought the $75 4-hour guided trip with sunset charter and tours of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. It's licensed to carry visitors through this wilderness canyon in lounge chair luxury.
Sit back, take it all in, and someone else does the work.
That's nice. Driver and guide Kevin Schuck is doing all the work aboard Serenity Now.
Actually, I'll be quite honest with you. It's actually getting to know all my customers and sharing the beautiful experience that we're going to see every day.
The adventure includes a light lunch. Wild burros, descendants of the mining era, frequent the shoreline, while bighorn sheep scramble up the steep slopes of the gorge. Only a few birds on the water, but a real surprise, a loon presumably migrating through. Man has lived in the canyon for many centuries, if the ancient graffiti is any indication. Back in town, we sail under famed London Bridge. Yeah, you know, Is Falling Down fame? In 1968, London sold the bridge to Lake Havasu City, where today it spans the Bridgewater Canal. Guide Kevin points out the bullet holes that dinged the bridge during the Battle of Britain in World War II. It's the centerpiece of the town's booming tourist district, and it's a magnet for sun and water lovers, and the desert climate makes it a perfect late fall, early spring getaway. You'll see every imaginable kind of craft on the water, from high-end fast-goers and jet skis to family-filled luxury boats, from sailboats to paddleboards to kayaks. Everybody and his dog loves to float on Lake Havasu. While the area has a raucous reputation for spring break bashes, it can also be a great family-friendly resort. Paved paths along the canal are a short hop to protected white sand swim beaches. Along the way, a local church group hands out free water to combat the Havasu sun. Lake Havasu backs up behind Parker Dam, built in the 30s to quench the thirst and light the lights in Southern California and the booming cities of Arizona. Watch for frolicking burros along the road near the dam. Boating and fishing are the big draws here, but I'm a hiker, and we found a great one.
It was a lot of uphill, and it was really rocky.
Really rocky, huh?
Yeah.
The really rocky Crack in the Wall Trail takes off from Sarah Park, 5 miles south of town. It follows a broad wash into starkly beautiful desert canyons bordered by serrated ridges. Look out for dragons along the way. The canyon is littered with these friendly monsters.
Saw lots of lizards. My dad actually almost stepped on one, so.
Soon the canyon walls close in and the broad wash shrinks into a tight gorge. The route tumbles down a series of rocky dry falls, creating a wonderful slot canyon called the Crack, culminating with a testy little drop called the Slide.
Well, it's not really a slide, it's like a rock that acts like a slide.
Beyond the rock that, acts like a slide, the trail again opens up. This time of year, temperatures are still bearable. It dead ends at secluded Balanced Rock Cove, a favorite for fishermen and sun worshippers. Coots dive for fish in the green shallows of the cove. There's a boat-in campsite here with a restroom and picnic table. And while boaters cool off in the bay, we can only admire the scene, regretting not bringing swimsuits. The trail is 6 miles round trip, and apparently dogs are allowed. Just pick up after them and carry extra water. Lake Havasu may be a boater's paradise, but there are also great adventures on dry land. I'm Reece at your leisure at Lake Havasu, Arizona.
How much do you think it would cost to spend a few days at a golf resort with your accommodations on the fairway and a lake to your back? $200 or $300 a night? How about $25 or $30? Ray Citte RV can make that dream come true because Utah has several state parks with golf courses attached. Ray Citte RV has the RV that's right for you. Find out how you can enjoy the passion of your dreams in the outdoors with a new RV from Ray Citte RV, Utah's low price leader since 1946.
Hi, my name is Spencer Cox. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Utah, and I'm the new spokesperson for Ride On. Ride On is a unique partnership between all the land managing agencies in the state of Utah to maintain trails, to advocate safety, to advocate wise stewardship amongst all of us who use these trails. And I'm doing it because trails matter to me. This is important for my children. I want them to be safe and I want them to be stewards of the trail. If you would like more information, go to ohv.utah.gov.
Meet the new leader in off-road utility, the completely reinvented Ranger XP 1000. It's got the most power, the largest towing capacity, the highest ground clearance, and the best comfort and storage. Introducing the all-new Polaris Ranger XP 1000, the hardest working, smoothest riding Ranger ever built.
Max, if you had to take some of your friends to hit some of this stuff, like you brought them down here, what part of the course do you think would give them the hardest time, would push them the hardest?
Probably the upper level of the ropes course and the blue balls.
Actually, one time outside of Vegas, we went on a ropes course out in Logandale, and I was filming Chad doing it, and he was on these tires. It was basically the ball challenge from up there. Man, he had the hardest time with them, and I felt so bad. But I was also laughing really hard. So the CLAS Ropes Course has not only offered us the opportunity to go high with the ropes courses and low with all the team building stuff, but now we're actually on the river, which is something that I really did not expect today, but has been a lot of fun. They offer paddleboarding and canoeing, and you can go all along this stretch of the river all the way down to Utah Lake. Gives you a totally different family experience, and we're kind of giving it a try. But you know, for the last few months actually, we've been talking a lot about our Pirate Cove RV Vacation giveaway from Ray Citte RV, and we finally have that winner today. So if you signed up on Facebook or there at Ray Citte, keep your fingers crossed, because Chad has our winner right now.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Here we are. It's that time. We're about ready to pick the winner in the Ray Citte RV Pirates Cove Getaway. Every week since this contest has been started, we've been running the random number generator. We've been picking a finalist each week, and then we add the ones from the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and the next week. So now we have a finalist for each week of the contest since we started. Those finalists are all right in here. And we are going to reach in, and we're going to pull one out right now. And from which week do we have the winner? It is, wait for it. Ready? Drum roll, Chad. That's it, louder. It is Sarah Johnson. You are going to go on a vacation to beautiful Pirates Cove on the Colorado River. So Sarah Johnson, congratulations. We'll be getting in touch with you. You are on your way. And right now, we've run out of time on the show. It's time to check out next week's show.
What happens when you ride with the devil through the San Rafael Swell? Chad and Rhea find out as they discover hidden wonders in this rocky landscape. Then, Steve Human discovers how love and off-road exploration go together at one destination, tailor-made for both. Finally, how has a temporary land closure become all but permanent for one central Utah community? It's all here next week on AYL.
Okay, was there any obstacle today that you guys didn't think you were able to accomplish, but you did accomplish?
Yeah.
Okay, at least what?
Some of the obstacles on the rope course were very difficult.
But you did them? And Max?
Taking the leap off towards the ring. It was just uncomfortable, willingly jumping over the open ground.
I'll give you that. That one for me probably was the most difficult as well, just looking down and then reaching out for that ring. But I felt great afterwards. I had like this massive adrenaline rush, and that's kind of what you get here when you come to the CLAS Ropes Course, because everything here just kind of makes you feel like you're stronger than you thought that you were. It's really easy to find. It's right on Center Street here in Provo. Just head toward Utah Lake and you cannot miss it. It's a wonderful destination. Would you guys take your friends here?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Well, like we always say, get out and create your own adventure at your leisure. Just here in Provo on Center Street, just head toward Lake Powell.
Where are you supposed to get Scuba Certified? I was going to Scuba-fied. But where do you expect to get? Where do you expect?